Well, hello, everybody. How are we doing this Saturday evening? How we doing? I'm doing all right. As I know, usually when I ask you guys how you're doing, and if you ask how I'm doing, but I'm doing okay. I know last time, some people, I discussed I had to do a lot of dental procedures, including a root canal, which I recently just had. So it's still sore around that area because even though they're like, oh yeah, the nerve's gone, but the area around it still has nerves, and I'm like, oh. So it's a little bit sore in that area and around my sinuses, and so I do have to get a crown afterwards. So, whew, man. So I've been researching and calling around because I want to get, a place that is not gonna rip me off, but also does good work because we do not want this root canal to fail. I paid too much for it. Goodness gracious. I mean, goodness gracious. Yeah, the dentist, someone's like, how to go to the dentist. You know what, I will say, the person that did my root canal was very, very nice. They were very nice to me. They were very understanding, and like, they answered all my questions, and they gave me good advice, and they didn't do anything that was like unnecessary to like rack up the bill even more, so I was thankful for that. But no, it still came out to like, gosh, I don't know. I think it was like 1900 or something like that, and I was like, oh gosh. So yeah, no, and then I have to get a crown, which I know. So one place that I got a quote from was like 1900 for a crown, but then I got a quote from another place that was slightly lower, and so like I'm gonna have to like double check and make sure that like who I get it from, but I do have to get it within a month, so I can't like wait too long to get the crown. But holy yeet. So, but I'm glad I got it, so that way it's and it's there, it feels a little weird. Like if I feel the tooth, it almost feels like it's like concave, like there's almost like a hole in the center of it a little bit. Because remember, they just did the root canal and they put like a temporary like packing in there, but you're supposed to get a crown afterwards. So just I can't chew on that side, so it's a little weird, but so yeah. And I'll also be getting some more dental work this week on another tooth, so just in case, for whatever reason, if I don't feel well this week and like a video gets late or doesn't happen, you know why, just as a bit of a heads up. Hopefully I'll feel okay, but since it has to do with my mouth, and I use my mouth like all for my job, it's basically me talking a lot, so if I really can't talk or like enunciate well, because my mouth's hurting, that's probably why. So, but let's hope the next appointment doesn't it goes just as smoothly as this one and has minimal pain. Because this one, it throbs every once in a while, but it's not that bad. So, anywho, that's the spiel. That's the spiel about my tooth. Also, I found out, which is interesting, the person that did my root canal, they took a lot of x-rays. They were looking at my teeth, and they were like, oh, hey, like, one of your premolars, they're like, or maybe it wasn't even a premolar. It's not, I know it's not a molar, but they're like, hey, like, just wanted to let you know, one of your teeth that's just supposed to have one root, it's trying to be a molar. Like, it's starting to have, like, it looked like it was in the process, like, as it was growing, it tried to make two roots. And I was like, what? And they're like, yeah, that little tooth wanted to be a molar. And I'm like, oh. So I guess I have, like, a weird little tooth that wanted to try to be a molar. It, like, had a dream. I thought that was funny. The person that did my root canal thought it was really cute. They're like, oh, I love that tooth. They're like, it tried. I thought that was funny. So they made it a very nice process, because I was really nervous to get the root canal. So they were really nice. But anywho, I'll move on. But yeah, I was like, dang, I didn't even know teeth could do that. Trying to tack on extra roots. Okay. Iron's been a member for 43 months and said, 43 months and still here, watching Star Wars Attack of the Clones right now. So here's a big hug for the wholesome gal. Well, thank you, Iron. Thank you. Yeah, no, I've actually been playing a lot of Fortnite with my broski, because we just got the new, first we actually invested money into the Ben 10 skins, because we're like, whoa, because Gwen's skin looked amazing. And then what's it called? And then the Star Wars Clone Wars skins came out of Anakin and Ahsoka, and oh my gosh, they look immaculate. They look just like the characters. And I was like, oh my god, I need Ahsoka. So, we've been playing as Anakin and Ahsoka in all our matches. And we won 3 matches in a row. So we were locking in. Actually, actually one round we decided to goof off. We were like, you know what, let's just like let's not like take it, let's just have fun. And we weren't even trying. And then a car, like, you know, like, because there's cars in Fortnite, and a car drove by. And my bro just like randomly shot at it, accidentally shot the person, and that was the last person. Like, we didn't even know we were the last 3 people. We're like, we won. Oh man, that was funny. I wish I hope did we clip that? I hope we clipped that, because that was really hilarious. Either way, it'll live on in my memories. But Ty donated and said, got the Norman Reedus autograph this week and might get a second one. If I do, it's yours. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, Ty, that's amazing. And also, but yeah, if you end up doing that, oh my gosh, thank you so much. Norman Reedus is awesome. He's so cool. And so if I get a Norman Reedus autograph, I will be forever grateful. But obviously, if you don't, that's totally fine. I'm just happy that you got one. That's awesome. Norman Reedus is such a funny dude. Like, if it would just be cool to meet Norman Reedus. You know, I kind of want to have a conversation with him. He just seems like a really funny guy. You know, it's funny that he's so different from Daryl that he plays like in The Walking Dead. So I feel like I'd have like such a culture shock. Well, that's not too much of a culture shock. I feel like I've seen enough Norman Reedus content to know like what he's like, you know, when he's not acting. But still, like, it'd be weird to like, you see Daryl Dixon in front of you, but like he's not acting like Daryl Dixon. But anywho, yeah, Ty, that's awesome. I'm so glad you got that. Oopsie daisy. Cyberman donated and said, hope you feel, I'm assuming feel better. Made Celeste art in the Discord. Oh, you drawn Celeste? Let's see. Also, while I'm looking for this, I just want to rant about my plant for like 5 seconds. I was so excited because like I've already talked about it in the Discord, but this is something different. This is something else. I have an elderberry plant, and elderberry plants can kind of make up. They can shoot up, you know, around itself. Like they'll make little shoots like a few feet away. They kind of propagate that way. And there was a little baby, elderberry plant a few feet away, and so I dug it up, and now I got 2. So I was all excited because elderberry is a good plant to have. You can make your own cough syrup out of it, but it's really great for colds and stuff. But here, let me see. Well, it's really nice, Cyberman. I feel like she would wear a one-piece. I feel like she's a one-piece suit kind of gal for the beach. I can see that. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. Thane has been a member for 43 months and said, 43 months, 5 months left for the next year. Oh my gosh, you're right. Yeah, we gotta make a new badge. I just don't know what to do. We went from like, we had a like really wholesome badge. It had like angel wings, and I think the longest, or like what are the biggest? Not biggest, but like the badge of all badges is like a diamond badge. So what do we do after that? Is it like, what's after diamond? We had holy and then diamond, holy diamond. We could have like, I'll have to figure out something. Maybe it'll just be like, we'll have a rainbow badge. We'll have like all the colors. I really don't know. Maybe we could do iridescent. I feel like though, like you wouldn't be able to tell the difference because the colors would be so weird. I'll have to figure it out. But anyways, he said, today we did a session 1 of the D&D game. Had fun. Mila almost put everyone in an unwinnable fight. Said almost. Oh no. Well, I'm glad the squad made it out. Cause yeah, I mean, I've played my DM while he does not actively try to off you. He doesn't throw his punches. There's been some battles where he's like, you could die, and I'm like, oh. So yeah, it gets a little dicey. But you know what? That makes for really cool fights. So I'm sure you guys had a fun time. I'm glad your first session went well. Mr. Wanapon donated and said, good evening, Katori. How are your teeth? Well, I still got to get some work done on another tooth, and I still got to get a crown on the tooth that I had the root canal on, which, you know, is a little nerve-wracking. I've heard some people who say, like, you know, the crown isn't set right. Sometimes it hurts afterwards, or like it doesn't, you know, like sit, or like it breaks, you know, or like the root canal fails. So I'm definitely nervous for sure. But I will say, you know, I mean, I think the person that did it, you know, they took their time and they did a good job. At least I think, as far as I know. But I just got to get the crown next. So, the person that's gonna be working on my tooth, I think this week, I'm gonna ask them about their crowns and what they do, and like the prices for it, and like their not their policy, but like, you know, just questions about it in general. So hopefully, if it seems all good, then I'll set up another appointment and my wallet will cry. But it needs to be done. It's for your health. You gotta do it. Neb donated and said, hope all goes well and you heal well. Well, thank you. Yeah, it's mainly like, I mean, it's mainly just, it probably just hurts because the nerves around the area that, was, like excavated, so to speak. Cause they take the nerve out and they kind of they basically flush it all out, and they put like, they put cores in there and stuff. And, but there's still nerve endings in the tissue around it. So, and I guess I had a little bit of, I had some infection in there, and that's probably what started it. And so, again, I don't know why the person I saw initially did not give me antibiotics when I had an infection. Crazy stuff here. But, anywho, now I'm on even stronger. I'm on really strong antibiotics right now. So my digestive tract is going to get absolutely obliterated. But, no, I think I'll heal okay. So it's just a little bit, it's just some discomfort at the moment. So, but I will say, the person that did it, they said that, after a few days, it shouldn't hurt anymore. So we'll see. If it's still hurting, I'm going to be a little worried because it's not supposed to hurt after a few days. So, hopefully everything went well. Crimson Phoenix donated and said, hey, has been a member for 27 months and said, hey, been a most wholesome yeet for 27 months now. Loved every month of it. Tweet as usual, and I'm heading to Alaska tomorrow for a cruise. Yay. Oh my gosh. Well, be careful on the cruise. Okay, oh my gosh. I'm sure everyone's seen the stuff about the cruise. But no, granted, you're going nowhere near where that was happening. But I hope you enjoy. Crap, I shouldn't have brought that up. Now I'm gonna be nervous. But no, I hope you enjoy your cruise. Actually, I probably should tweet. I forgot. I had forgotten. Hold on. Have the link somewhere. I'm just gonna say we streaming. People will know. And we don't need a hashtag. It's fine. But yeah, no, thank you so much for being a member for 27 months. I appreciate you being a wholesome yeet. And I'm glad you enjoyed every minute of it. I hope you continue to be a wholesome yeet for more years to come. Or however long I'm allowed to do this. But yeah, no, have fun on your Alaska cruise. I'm sure you'll see a lot of cool stuff. Like you'll have to let us know like what it's like. I mean, I've seen some pictures of Alaska and it looks freaking amazing. I know like Shogo, who's he's been gone for a while, but he shared a lot of photos of Alaska and it looked pretty amazing. So you'll have to let us know what you see. You'll have to let us know. Mr. Wanapon donated and said, are you going to be okay? I'm starting to worry of you. Well, I sure hope I'm going to be okay. I mean, I will be okay. It's just, I'm just mainly worried about, because, while root canals, if they're done properly, they have a high percentage rate of not failing. They could still fail. And I tend to have very bad luck with my health. So, I'm a bit worried. But I mean, overall, even if it does fail, which would suck because I would then lose a tooth, I'm not gonna die. I will still be like, okay. Even though that would really suck. And then, I'd have to consider possibly getting an implant, which is crazy. But yeah, hopefully that, everything should be fine. I mean, the odds are everything's gonna be fine. And, worst comes to worst, I will still be alive. I'll still be okay. Might be a little PO'd, but I'll be okay. You spend like 4K for it to fail. I mean, that's mainly it. Like spending around almost $4,000 and it fails, like I'll lose my mind. But anyways, Avian donated and said, how was your day? Have you seen the Michael Jackson biopic? I've seen it twice now and it's fire. I have not seen it, but I've seen trailers for it, and the guy that's playing Michael Jackson seems to be doing a pretty good job. He's very, very, very similar. So I haven't seen it, but yeah, maybe I should watch it. It looked pretty interesting. So if you say it's fire, then I guess I should give it a watch. I've actually been trying to figure out what to watch right now. Bobby donated and said, I'll be sure to send some pictures of a plant convention where I live. Oh, hope this cheers you up. A lot of local plants. Oh yeah, that'll definitely cheer me up, dude. I love plants. Dude, I get so excited. This year I've had a bit more spare time to spend in the garden. Last year I sadly did not have that time to like put towards like, yard work and gardening. I didn't have the time. There was a lot of stuff going on, but this year I actually have a bit more, you know, I was like, I'm putting this time towards the garden, into getting plants and to getting, you know, and I will say it has been very therapeutic. It has brought back my passion for planting. Well, not that I shouldn't say it hasn't, I've always had a passion for planting, but it's nice to actually do it, I guess is what I should say. You know, and also I looked and I have like, you know, I have those little jugs outside, you know, that I basically just reused milk jugs. I put some seeds in it. Obviously some seeds, you know, didn't work. Like for instance, like my wild leek seeds, like my ramps, those are going to take years. So I don't know when those are going to sprout. But anywho, yeah, no, I have little lupines and they're actually sprouting. I was like, oh my gosh, you guys made it. So I was really excited. I was looking at them, and there were 3 little lupine sprouts in my pot, and I guess the jug, and I was so happy. And I'm gonna plant them in my garden when they're good and ready, which they usually recommend, or after May 15th is the good day to plant your seedlings and stuff, so that way they don't get hurt by the cold. Granted, these seeds were germinated in the cold, so they probably should be okay. But you know, potato. Crimson donated and said, my dentist told me you can either have a root canal and a crown, or we can rip the tooth out. And I was like, how much for a canal and crown? Dentist said $2K, me, rip it out. So I got a molar removed worth. Yeah, no, I understand. Like this one is it a molar? I think it's a premolar. So it's not like a molar. Like maybe if it was a molar and it was like way back in my mouth and like you like really couldn't see it, then maybe I'd be like, you know, but you know, like you have your teeth for life. So if I can save it to an extent, I'm gonna at least try. But you know, I mean, yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot to spend. So I completely understand. Like, you know, I've had some friends who, you know, just like you had like a back molar that they was like, oh, like, you know, they just said, nah, just rip it out, bro. Just take it out. So, you know, completely valid. I completely understand. Honestly, yeah. I mean, if this was a tooth that was further back, then I would have been like, yeah, dude, just just take it. Just take it, dude. It doesn't even help me out. It's so far back there. Iron donated and said, fun fact, from what I recall, the model Fortnite uses for Ahsoka is the exact same model for the Clone Wars. Really? The same model? That's so awesome. No wonder why, you know, sometimes like I'll get like Fortnite skins of characters and they just don't look 100, they just don't look right. Like I know I have a Jinx skin from Fortnite and I had to get it because I love Jinx, but sometimes I look at her face and I'm like, sometimes I'm like, who are you? Like, she just doesn't look like Jinx, you know? Vi kind of looks a bit like Vi. Jinx, her face, you know, I mean, if you just looked at the face and she didn't have like the blue hair and everything, like I would not know who that is. But that's really cool that they use the original model. If that's the case, that's pretty cool. Ty donated and said, what part of the museum makes everyone sneeze? The statues. Oh my gosh, Ty. I mean, I can't really say much. I mean, they could be dusty. How would we know? Neb donated and said, my brother and I are almost deciding for a day. Almost deciding for a day of the Ren Fair. So I'm officially, cool, awesome. Have fun. I posted a pic in cosplay on Discord because I'm so excited. I'm excited for you too. I love that. Yeah, I actually was gonna dedicate some time after I deal with all this teeth stuff, to go to you know, kind of like, what's the word? Work on my Ren Fair stuff because I'm excited for it. Oh, that's a hiccup. Let's look at the cosplay. Where are we at? Where are we at? Are you gonna load? Is it gonna load? There we go. Oh, cool. Yeah, you got the horns. I remember you being excited about the horns, like you were gonna be a I can't. Oh my mind. What is it called again? Was it a fawn? Maybe it wasn't a fawn. It was something else. My brain can't remember. But no, that's cool. Yeah, you're all ready to go. That's awesome, dude. Have fun. Ren fairs are always really fun. They're very, very fun. And yeah, I just caught a glimpse of all the plants in general, Bobby. Those look awesome. I like plants. Maybe I should open a greenhouse. I'll sell all the native plants that no one else sells. I'll be like the one inside person. I'll be like, you want your obedient plants, you want your lupines, you want your Solomon seal, you want your Jack in the Pulpits, you know, I got it all. Wild bergamot, got it. Virginia bluebells, as far as the eye can see. I got it all. The only thing I probably couldn't have are ramps, because they take too long to grow. They take like 5 years. Adam donated and said, is it weird that I just got a dental ad? Oh my gosh. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's like, hey, bro, get your teeth checked. Please take care of your teeth, y'all. I mean, granted, sometimes things just happen. You know, I mean, like, it really sucks because, like, my previous dentist, they were like, yeah, like, you just have terrible enamel. Like, you're just going to probably have, like, tooth issues. I'm just like, that's awesome, dude. I love that. I still brush my teeth and do all the stuff, and it doesn't, it doesn't matter. So... but yeah, you know, I mean, if it doesn't, you still gotta take care of it. Still gotta take care of them teeth. Avian donated and said, what was Luke's secret code name before he got his mechanical limb? Hand Solo. Oh my gosh. Now we're having Star Wars dad jokes. It's just spreading. Oh no, but thank you, Avian. Thank you, thank you. Neb donated and said, when's the best time to go to the dentist? Oh my gosh. What, Neb? It says, tooth hurty. I'm so sorry I had to. Oh my god. Neb, no. You can't join in on this. There's already so many who do. Oh my gosh. Anywho. Anywho-sies. Where am I at? I'm so behind. Okay, I think this is Neb's. Yeah, here we go. Avian donated and said, fun fact, the person playing Michael Jackson, is it Jafar Jackson? Yeah, I think it's Jafar. Hopefully I said it right. Is Michael's nephew. Oh, yeah. I heard about that. And if you decide to watch it, you might come out moonwalking. You know what? I'd love to learn how to moonwalk, so I'll take it. Summerman donated and said, also I posted in Discord in general Raja's ghost. What the balls are you talking about? Raja's ghost. I scrolled a little bit. I don't see it in general, so I don't know if it's really far up there, but I scrolled a bit past the plants and I don't see it, so I'm not sure where it's at. But thank you. Thank you for posting about Raja. I don't know if you saw a drawing or maybe... Oh, wait, maybe here it is. Oh, yeah, it's like an orange cat. Cool. It is Raja in the Great Beyond. Mr. Wanapon donated and said, by the way, I had my last mentorship yesterday. Well, congratulations. I hope you had a good time. Hope you were able to do all the successful things. Skin to Lore donated and said, yesterday I accidentally got ketchup in my eyes. Now, oh my gosh. Now I have hindsight. See, this is what happens. It's gonna just accumulate. There's gonna be so many dad jokes, I'm just gonna disappear. I'm gonna shrivel. I mean, that is true though. I mean, you would have Heinz in your sight. I mean, yeah, it's in your eye. I mean, that's probably gonna sting. The vinegar ain't probably gonna feel too good. Neb donated and said, another reason why having a sister for a dentist is my sister will mess with me and joke with me while working on my teeth. Hopefully she entertains you, because I mean, you know, it's not that fun going to the dentist, so you know, you gotta kind of have, you know, a bit of lightness is nice. So yeah, hopefully joking around helps you when she's working on your teeth. Mr. Wanapon donated and said, oh yeah, just to tell you, after the end of your last live stream, I was surprised to see that the internet on my other computer was working again. Oh, okay, well good, I'm glad it's working. I'm glad it's all working. It's always good when technology decides to work. Bobby donated and said, sad part was I asked a lady what type of plant would be nice to show someone who lives in Ohio, since New England, and she suggested pumpkin plants. Pumpkin plants? As is at SMH. Yeah, I mean, honestly, the thing that's probably most grown in Ohio is corn, if that's where she was going. But yeah, no, there's a lot of nice, you know, native plants to Ohio. There's black-eyed Susans, those are nice flowers. There's cone flowers, those are also nice flowers. You know, blaze stars. Granted, I feel like the most common plants that are native to Ohio that are actually sold like in greenhouses, because a lot of greenhouses don't have blaze stars or lupine or Virginia bluebells or Dutchman breeches and all that. They don't have that because it's more like considered wildflowers, or like you gotta be in the know. You gotta know somebody who knows somebody to get these, or grow them yourself, which, you know, growing from seed is kind of hard sometimes. But I think the most common ones that I see actually in greenhouses that are more just like commercial greenhouses are cone flowers and black-eyed Susans. Yeah, pretty much those two, I believe, are pretty common. They kind of look like daisies almost, or little daisies. But cone flowers are, they're pink. Well, there's different colored cone flowers, but there's purple cone flowers. Those are the pink ones. Even though they're called purple, they're technically pink. Or magenta-ish. The black-eyed Susans are like they're like little daisies. Mr. Wanapan donated and said, though the strange thing is, it has 2 days slow. What? You mean like your computer is 2 days behind? If that's the case, you can always go back. You can go into the calendar and like reset it. But I'm glad it's working. Bobby donated and said, "What's a baseball player's least favorite Star Wars movie?" I don't know. The Empire Strikes Back. Oh my gosh, you guys, I don't know what to say to these. I don't know. I don't know. It's too many dad jokes. Oh, I need water. The moisture's already leaving. Mr. Wanapan donated and said 2 days after I restarted my computer. Do you mean like it was your internet started working 2 days after you restarted it? I think. I'm not 100% sure what you mean, but either way, I'm glad your internet's working if that's the case. All right, actually, after I read this one, we'll read some Ko-fis, because I know there's quite a bit of Ko-fis. There's Garrick Anderson donated and said, there's actually gum that remineralizes your teeth. I haven't tried it yet, but the guy in the ad says he uses natural ingredients to make the gum. Yeah, I've heard a lot of there's like different things that they say they help like remineralize your teeth. Like there's different like, you know, supplements or I just said gums, or there's what's it called? We have it. Hold on, let me look it up because this is gonna kill me. It's a type of mint. They're called xylitol. That's what xylitol mints. 100% sweetened xylitol mints. It helps fight like the bacteria in your mouth. So you know they actually help your teeth. So before I would forget to take the xylitol mints like after eating, but now I'm taking them because honestly, I don't want any more. I mean, you can only do so much. Like, it really is according to, like, you know, like, I mean, obviously, make sure to brush your teeth. But, like, you know, some people just have terrible enamel, so it's kind of like the roll of the dice as to, like, when you're gonna have a tooth problem if your enamel sucks. So, you know, so yeah, I'm gonna be taking xylitol mints now. At least I'm gonna try to remember. It's kind of hard, you know. I mean, it's already hard enough to remember to like do daily tasks. Now I gotta remember to take xylitol mints, but I'm gonna see if that helps because I've always had teeth issues, no matter what I did. But you know, like I tried different mouthwashes and yada yada yada. So I kind of just gave up on that. At least looking for new things. But I'll try xylitol mints because it can't be that hard. Just pop a mint in every once in a while. So we'll see how that goes. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me find my spot so that way when I come back from Kofi, I'll be in the right area. Let's see. Okay. Where am I at? Where's Kofi? There it is. I was like, why you ain't loading? Let's look. Oh, where are we at? April 9th. Okay, so we start off with Cyberman. Cyberman donated and said, "Hey Katori, hope you're doing well. Love the Coriella art and the audios too. Great job. Was really surprised you saw that trend at all, but love our Little Mermaid LOL." I mean, it was everywhere. I saw it all over my dashboard. And at first, I thought like the lighting, because I saw the reference photo first actually, and I thought the lighting looked really interesting. It almost looked like a heart, like almost like the shadow was putting like a heart on the chest, and I thought that was really like, it reminded me a lot of like my figure drawing days of like practicing lighting, and I thought it looked really cool. But obviously, I was like, I can never draw any of my characters in this. At least topless. But then I was like, oh, I'm like, Coriella, she has scales on her chest. She's like the only character I can do this with. So yeah, it was actually really fun to draw her, and I thought like I thought it was really cute. I pictured her like looking up, looking up like in the water, like at the sunlight that's like sun rays coming through the water, and I thought like maybe she'd like cover her eyes because it was like too sunny, even though like she's literally in the water. And so yeah, I'm glad how that turned out, and I'm glad you liked it. He said, also, I hope you like the gems I sent in the fan mail, and maybe you can use them for your calendars. We'll make more if you like. Yeah, no, I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the gems. I appreciate you making them. Thank you. Oh, we have another donation from Cyberman. Cyberman donated and said, "Hey, Katori, hope you're doing well. Love the..." Wait, oh. Did it... Oh, I'm sorry. I must have... No, I'm clicking on the same one. My bad. I don't know. Oh, you know why? I'm seeing the donation from last week. They're both right next to each other, so I thought you donated twice. That's my bad. Wait. Yeah, here we go. Oh my gosh, is Spirit Robin still here? I hope he is. I know it took me forever to get to this donation. Granted, this was from 4 hours ago, so this was... Oh gosh, Spirit, I hope you're here. That's such a generous donation. I hope you're here so I can actually thank you. Oh my goodness. That's a lot, Spirit. Thank you so much. Spirit Robin donated and said, "Hello, Katori. Hope you all in the Yeats are doing good and that everyone has a good week. Figured I'd send you a little something." It's definitely more than a little something, but thank you. It says, "As a thank you for all you do and help you keep motivated, and have a wonderful night, Katori. And to everyone here, remember, stay awesome." Well, thank you so much, Spirit. I really do appreciate it. That's so sweet of you. I'll definitely be putting this to good use. Probably, it's definitely going towards my dental care right now. So thank you so much. That's very, very sweet of you. So Spirit Robin going for the goat status. I'm like, my goodness. I don't know if I don't know if he's here. It must be say the amount, but he donated quite a large amount. It was like he donated like $400. That's like crazy. But thank you so much, Spirit. I really appreciate it. I hope whether you're here live or you're watching the recording, just know I really do appreciate it, Spirit. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing awesome. I hope you have a good week. Because that's very, very sweet of you. I really appreciate it. Definitely, makes it, a bit less stressful, knowing that, I'm not gonna, especially when you have like a, massive bill to pay. So I really appreciate it. Things like Spirit Robin and Crow Neko on that goat line. They are the goats. Hopefully Kuro is doing a-okay. He's saving Austria. But yeah, no, again, thank you so much, Spirit. I hope you're having a lovely evening. Thank you. Elias Esteban Sanchez did a 2-part donation for a poem. So let's read his poem. It says, "You call for me, a sleepy siren on the shores of our bed. Crave my presence, it matters not if time away is measured in minutes or weeks. All to bask in the comfort of warmth and echoing heartbeat. For a closeness that reflects our own, yes, spoiled by shared affection. As you curl in my room, so small and adorable, enveloped by my embrace, falling asleep to the rhythm of my heart and the warmth of my own. Short stack, I never knew how lovely this would be. Yeah, I thought it'd be cute to color short stack, so I'm glad you liked it. And thank you, Elias. That was a very nice poem. You can always count on Elias to give a nice weekly poem, so thank you, Elias. Thank you, thank you. John Kraft donated and said, "Hey Katori, it's me, John. Katori, 2 funny things. A dull pencil? Honestly, what's the point? Oh my gosh. What did the clock say to the watch? How are you doing?" Matt, you know, I'm getting dad jokes on all ends of the spectrum here. I got them from Ko-fi and from YouTube. I can never escape. Oh, John also donated again and said, "Tomorrow being Mother's Day, enjoy your time with your mom. I was always closest to my grandma and my mom. Moms are always special. Have a happy day and a good week, Tori." Yeah, no, we're definitely doing something for Mother's Day tomorrow. We were gonna have a picnic, but we aren't sure how the weather's gonna be, so we'll see if we end up doing a picnic. If not, I might get some of my mom's favorite, like she likes, there's this place that has ramen that she really likes, so I might get her some of that or something. I know I bought some stuff to make something, so it's kind of up in the air what we're doing tomorrow. I think we'll just play it by ear and like what she wants to do. But yeah. I also I know my broski, my brother, he made some like cookie thing for her. He made it for her last year and she liked it, so he made that again this year. Because we went out to the store to get some stoof, and I got her a little extra something. And you know, yeah, so yeah, we will be doing something for Mother's Day tomorrow for our lovely mama. My mama. Because mothers are special. If they're good moms. I definitely know what it's, I mean, like, you know, it kind of sucks on both ends if you have a parent that isn't really a good parent. So yeah, but you know, if you have a good mama, then you need to celebrate that mama. Or, you know, any mother figure. If you have a figure who's like a mother figure, celebrate that for Mother's Day, you know? Celebrate all those who do the motherly things. Neb donated and said, oh, so between Neb and Neko. Okay. Let me clear my throat. So Neb says, "You want to play with the kaleidoscope?" And Neko says, "Nah." Oh, come on. This might be a long time. This might be a long time, so you need something to entertain yourself.
I don't need something to... Whoa! There's so many shapes and colors that I can spend hours looking at it.
And that's how you keep a Neko happy.
She's like, well, I don't want to look at this. And then she looks at it and she's like, oh my gosh. This is the best thing I've ever seen.
Oh, we have a 3-part donation from Adam. Whoops. Adam. Oops. Where's the 3rd part? Wait, 1, 2, yeah, 3. Okay. So this is Henchman, Evil Queen, and Kish. So, the Goblin GF. So for Henchman, I guess I'll just give them my voice to make it easier. So, so the Henchman starts off by saying, "Your Highness, I come bearing news. We have reason to believe that Kish is coming to rob your castle." "Oh, don't worry about it. I've installed the latest state-of-the-art security system." It says, "Meanwhile, in the lobby elevator..."
Well,
Oh, sorry.
where are the buttons?
And then I guess, the elevator, I says, "Please say the floor number you would like to go to."
Oh no.
"Please say the floor number you would like to go to."
11.
"Please repeat that."
11.
"Please repeat that."
11.
"Please repeat that." Wait, hold on. Oh, yeah. It says, "Meanwhile, she'll never get past." She's like trying to, because
I guess her accent sounds a bit like this. So she's like, 11.
like, "Please repeat that."
The bloody elevators.
Man, poor Kish. She's gonna be stuck in that elevator for a long time.
They donated and said, "Hi. Also, I will not stay long because tomorrow we're going to do a second session, so I must rest to prepare in the morning. It will be a rainy Sunday, so that's why we are going to play. 2 combats will happen, and one of them against zombies and ghouls." Ooh, that sounds like a fun time. Well, I hope you have fun, Thane. You know, D&D on rainy days is definitely an occasion, so I hope y'all have a good time. Oh, Thane also donated and said, "So I'll lurk and go to sleep quite soon. Hi to Mama Tori from me. By the way, this is the team. Woman half-elf shadow sorcerer, woman light cleric domain tiefling, and woman human eldritch night fighter." Ooh, a night fighter. As my brother says, lesbian power. Oh, they all are, it says pretty sure they are all bi, by the way. Oh, okay, because I was like, oh, they're all lesbians, but no, evidently they're all bi, so then it's bi power. That's funny. But no, that's, yeah, I mean, hey, you know, quite a phrase to yell. Oh. But yeah, no, those all sound really cool. She said you have a half-elf shadow sorcerer, so light cleric, domain tiefling, and a human eldritch knight fighter. So yeah, it seems like y'all are gonna have a pretty good time. Let's go. But yeah, no, I hope you have fun, Thane, and I hope you rest well, whether you're going to sleep now or not. So I hope you sleep well. Cobalt Coyote donated and said, "Hey Katori, this teeth talk has drilled this earworm in my head again." Wait, is this my shiny teeth in me? I'm just wondering. I swear I've not clicked on the link yet. Is it? Yeah, it says that there's an ad right now, but I see the title, Shiny Teeth. That's a good, you know what? That was a jam. That was a jam from Fairly Odd Parents. That was a good song. Chip Scarlark, you know, I mean, I can see why he sold out. I'd buy a ticket. I'd buy a ticket to go see. Oh, we have a donation from Pig Lord. It says, "Bonjour. Hope all is going well as it can. I am currently having one of my pet snakes, Petunia." Aw, I like the name. Giving her a bath and playing Batman Arkham Asylum. And well, hey, you know, that sounds like a good time. Oh, what kind of snake is she? I'm curious. I didn't know if she was like one of the bigger snakes or she's like a little tiny one. Snakes are cute. I think snakes are really cute. So I'm just curious. But anyways, he also like, "Can Calamity say, hey there, buddy. You are perfect just the way you are. And bring me Reese's." Yeah, it's like, bring me the Reese's, bro. The Reese's Pieces. Granted, I think she wants just a little bit of chocolate with the Reese's, you know. She needs to have that chocolate fix. All right. What? I thought I left my chat where I needed it to be, and it flew upwards. Now I gotta scroll all the way back. Let's see. I know I read Garrick's about the gum. Garrick Anderson. Oh, here we are. Avian donated and said, "What's the name?" Oh my gosh. What's the name Obi-Wan? What's the name of Obi-Wan's twin brother? Obi also. Oh my gosh. Also, can we get Neko doing her best Michael Jackson? Hee. Oh my god. Okay, how would Neko say it? Because, like, me imitating Michael Jackson is different than Neko imitating Michael Jackson. So I gotta get her voice. I gotta get her voice for just... I mean, let me try to find it. So it's about right here. So this is how Neko probably talks for most of the time. So if this is her voice, and we can get her to say, hee. Or would you... yeah, I feel like that's what it would sound like for her. Come on, Tagger, you gotta do it. You gotta be like, hee. Tagger's like, "I'm not doing that." Oh, come on. We're gonna go see the Michael Jackson movie. You gotta get into it. Neko's like wearing these sparkle gloves. She's prepared. She's prepared. Let's see. Where were we at? Avian, there we go. Ty donated and said, "So I went to the pizza restaurant and there was a sign outside that said, 'Watch out for our new menu.' I walked in and it hit me on the back of the head." I mean, hey, you know, to be fair, they did warn you. They said, watch out. You know, it's like those, you know, wet floor signs. You gotta be careful. Those menus are coming for you. gotta be careful. Mr. Friends donated and said, "Good evening. I hope you have had a great day." Well, thank you, Mr. Friends. I hope you had a great day too. A very, very good day. Neb donated and said, "I will only do a dad joke every once in a while. LOL. My apologies for this one being kind of savage due to the timing." It's okay. No worries. It's okay. No, not to worry. It is a-okay. Where are we at? Here we go. Chat needs to stop flying everywhere. Neb donated and said, I actually order the remineralizing gum all the time. I get the brand called Underbrush, and it actually made my teeth feel stronger and whiter. Really? Okay, I'll keep that in mind. I mean, hey, you know, the main thing is you just don't want to get gypped off, you know what I mean? But hey, if Underbrush is like gum that you say that actually has helped your teeth, I'll give it a shot. I'll give it a shot. Because, I mean, if there's something simple that can help my teeth because my enamel evidently sucks, like my genes just actually want me to get cooked, then yeah, I'll try it. Why not? Mr. Friends donated and said, "I'm a big fan of 80s rock legend Shakin' Stevens." Who is Mr. Shakin' Stevens? My mama probably knows. She knows all about them 80s. I mean, I'm sure I probably heard one of his songs if he was like really famous. It probably circulated around, but I don't actually know who he is. But hey, the more you know. He's a Welsh songwriter. See, the more you know. The more you know. Gotta educate ourselves. Mr. Wanapon donated and said, "Seikatori, what do you think of this joke?" All right, let's see. It says, "What do you call a dinosaur with a twisted ankle?" An ankylosaur. Ankylosaur. Yeah, I do get it. I do get it. Man, but that poor dinosaur. No one wants a twisted ankle. Not even ankylosaurs. Ain't no way. Oh, y'all got rain a-coming? I saw in the chat someone was like, rain's a-coming. I mean, you know what? It's weird because like they usually say April showers bring May flowers, but it's May and it's still it's you know, the weather be crazy. Weather be crazy, bro. It's like I feel like the weather changes all the time. Like I look at the weekly forecast. I'm like, "Oh, okay, so these days are good. These days are good for planting. We'll do that." And then like within like 6 hours it changes. I'm like, "Oh, come on. Like come on, man. I just want to spend time in my garden. Is that too much to ask for? Please. I beg of you." I love my garden. I get so excited about the littlest things. I see like something sprouting up. I'm like, "Oh my gosh, we have mustard garlic," which by the way, mustard garlic is very invasive. It will spread really fast. So that's why you should pick it and use it. And it tastes really nice as a pesto. But anyways, I think it's from Eastern China. It's from Asia somewhere, but it's definitely not from here. Mitch History Channel donated and said, "GF said earlier today that my cooking is terrible." Aw, man, that sucks. Says, I'm like that patently? Patently? I've never heard that word before. Let's double check. What does it mean? Oh, so it's like clearly or obviously. I figured that's what it meant. I wasn't sure. Now I have a new word to say. But anyways, that's patently false, love. For example, I can cook you some really great salmon. Ella. Oh, no. I mean, to be fair, I probably wouldn't want that either. Salmonella ain't no joke. It ain't a fun time. So I kind of... She probably could have said it a little nicer, but she could be like, "Honey, you know, maybe we should cook it a little longer." Probably should, you know. Should be cooked, you know, for our, you know, digestional purposes. Amen, Mr. Shmee. Sorry, I saw in the chat. He's like, "Thank you, Lord, for giving me at least one parent who decided to remain normal." Bro, I get it. Dude, my dad sucks.
Man, it's crazy. It's crazy. I mean, I could air out all the dirty laundry, but it would take 5 years. But yeah, I am very thankful. Thank God that I have a really amazing mom, because I couldn't even imagine if both my parents were just terrible. I mean, some people, you know, do actually have parents that are both terrible, which is really sad, and it must be really hard. But yeah, thank goodness. I'm with you, Mr. Shmee. I'm glad I at least have one. Goodness gracious. Where are we at? I lost my place. Okay, where are we? Okay, this is Mitch's. I'm after Mitch. Parker Green donated and said, "Hey Kat, just popping in to say the cereal is technically a soup." That cereal, okay, no, I've seen this. You know what? I actually had this discussion with one of my brother's friends. That is a hill I will die. It's not soup. It can't be. You have to cook it. Like, what do you mean? Cereal is not soup. I will not believe that. I will not believe that. It is not soup. There are milk-based soups. There are soups that have grains, such as how some cereals have grains. But you need to cook it. It needs to be, I mean, okay, now someone's gonna probably say in chat, oh, well, technically, there's one soup that isn't cooked, but for the love of God. We have to have some standards, people. We can't be saying cereal soup. We can't be saying this. It's okay, there can be cold soups. I don't care if it's cold. I don't care if it's cold or warm, but it has to be cooked. You could still have cold, wait, why are old cold soups not cooked? I feel like, I don't believe it. I don't care what anybody says. Cereal's not a soup. No. It's just not. It's just not a soup. It's just not a soup. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. Let me look this up. Okay, I have to know, because I know there's chilled soups, but are they cooked beforehand? Because I don't know. I don't generally make cold soups. But regardless of what this answer is, I don't care. A cereal is not a soup. I will die on that hill. Let's see. I'm curious. Okay, so it depends. It depends on the recipe. Actually, I just wanted to know this for myself because I wasn't sure. You know, because I will say I've never had a soup that wasn't cooked. Like, I've had some soups that were possibly cold, but they were, like, chilled. You know what I mean? Like, they were, like, previously cooked and then chilled. But I feel like soups that are just, like, not cooked or, like, simmered, like, what would that even taste like? Huh. Like, what do you do for cold soups? Like, you just, like, you blend stuff together? I just can't imagine, like, having a soup that's not, like, cooked in some way. Because if you're using a broth, right? Like, if you're using a broth, like either chicken stock or vegetable stock, the stock in, like, you know, the stock itself was cooked beforehand. You know, you had to cook to get the stock. So, are there some cold soups that don't use stock? Are they just like blended vegetables? And then what did then? So yeah, I don't know. It gets so overly complicated, but I don't care. Cereal's not a soup. There's no way someone's gonna convince me of that. You can try your best. You can write a whole thesis paper with a bunch of scientists who like give you some references. It's just not happening. No way. It's just not happening. Where am I at? Where are we at? Chat flew up so fast. Mitch? Okay, there's Mitch's. That's like my waypoint. Okay. Oh yeah, there's Parker's about the soup. The whole soup dilemma. Alright, Avian donated and said, whoa, stop flying around. Where are we at? Stop moving. I lost it again. Doggone it. Here we are. Avian donated and said, could you say, we're losing roses and... Sorry, I'm just reading this kind of little... I can say this. I don't know what the heck it means. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what this means. And I don't know what context this is. So it's probably gonna be said wrong, but I'll say it. So it says, I'm losing?
No, we're losing roses and red weapons against me. Won't prosper with this treasure. I summon Big Raga the Op Stoppa. I don't know what that means, but hopefully I said it right. I don't know if I was supposed to stop somewhere. Maybe there was a missed period. Or maybe it says red weapons won't prosper with this treasure. Stop. I summon Big Raga the Op Stoppa? I'm not sure. I sadly don't know. Ah, sorry, I saw Mr. Shmee, our lovely mod. He's like, how's your flexibility exercises? They're actually still doing pretty good. They're still doing pretty good. I still, like, I took a bit of a break because one week I had like a bit of what's it called? Like I can't think of the adjective. I had it in my mind. But anyways, I was having frequent headaches, so I wasn't stretching as much. I was still stretching a bit, but I wasn't like, really like doing extra stuff. So I'm still trying to I still want to do the splits, the full splits. That's what I want to do. I still have not obtained that yet, but there are some extra exercises that they recommend to do to like, really stretch out the muscles that are needed for, it's to be relaxed for the splits to occur. So yeah. I'm more flexible than I was before, which is great. I'm glad I'm back to the stage that I once was, but I want to learn more stuff. I always wanted to do the splits, and it's something that pretty much anyone within general reasons can learn, as long as you stretch out the right muscles. So, yeah, I'm still trying that out. Cyberman donated and said, it says, Kish, help me, get me out of here. Oh, wait, no, is Kish saying? Sorry, there was no colon, I wasn't sure. So this is Kish, so I guess Kish is saying this. So Kish says, help me, get me out of here. And Sai says, here, grab the rope. And then Kish says, thank you, Sai. And Sai says, no problem, now let's get going. They both run to the car, and Kish, wait. Oh, okay, I guess Kish says, wait, you drive? And Sai says, it's automatic. So what you mean like automatic as in you don't actually have to drive it? Or you mean like just like automatic? I know there's automatic and manual for cars. But I mean, if there's a car that can self-drive, I mean, I'll buy that, and I hate driving. Garrick Anderson donated and said, what do you think about Ariel Winter playing Velma in the new Scooby-Doo movie? There's another Scooby-Doo movie? Because she said she was interested and would make her a great version of her. I didn't even know there was a new Scooby-Doo movie. Honestly, I'm kind of tired of them making new Scooby-Doo movies. Is there an image of this? Where's the... I thought I just saw it. Here it is. No, I don't want to watch the YouTube video. I just wanted to see the image. Doggone it. Okay, let me go back. I'll just have to look at the tiny little thumbnail. It's kind of hard to see. Oh, and I'll almost get it from Reddit. There we go. I mean, honestly, the characters don't look that bad. It is a bit jarring for me to see Velma without bangs. I feel like everybody else looks so close to their character, right? Like, well, granted, I guess Daphne also has bangs, and this lady doesn't have bangs. But I feel like it almost looks like well, no, that's not bangs. But the way her hair's parted, it almost looks like she has, like, side-swept bangs, almost. So, but, yeah, I mean, it doesn't look that bad, but, like, I feel like they keep on remaking Scooby-Doo movies, and they're just not up to par. But, I feel like it's too early to tell if this is going to be bad or not. I have to see a trailer. I can't really judge it yet. Although I just really want Velma to have bangs. That's just my only thing. But all I'm seeing is an image, so I honestly don't know. I don't know how this is going to turn out. I never would want a piece of Scooby-Doo media to be bad, because I love Scooby-Doo. But, you know how things have been with people redoing stuff all the time. It just hasn't been that great. So I hope it's good, but I don't know. I don't know yet. Unless there is a trailer out that I have not seen yet, but I haven't. Where are we at? Here we go. Mitch donated and said, a wise man once told me a long time ago, if something has legs but isn't a chair... Wait, hold on, let me try this again. My mind's like on autopilot. A wise man once told me a long time ago, if something has legs but isn't a chair, can swim but isn't a submarine, and can fly but isn't a plane, then the chances are that the Cantonese...
I literally thought this was gonna be a riddle. I'm like, okay. I'm like, what do we need to figure out here? Like, I felt like I was like the Sphinx in the maze was giving me a riddle to figure out. But no, I see. I see. Oh no.
Adam donated and said, did you know that Antarctica is the largest desert? It doesn't need to be hot and sandy. It just can't have rain. Yeah, you know, I've heard about that, actually. That is pretty interesting. Yeah, I remember hearing that before, and I thought that was, like, really... I guess, yeah, like, yeah, as long as... it's definitely not gonna rain there. That's for sure. So that's interesting. Crap, this is flying everywhere. Crap, where am I at? Stop moving. Oh, there's Adam's. I'm like, where's Adam's donation? I need to find my place. Kay donated and said, cereal with milk is a salad. If you want to live in that world, you can. If you want to live in a world where cereal is salad, more power to you. I mean, that's crazy, but you can if you want. Live your truth. I don't know what to say. Neb donated and said, apparently the banana is classified as a berry, and I don't know what to think about it. Yeah, I've heard about that. I think, isn't it the same for watermelon? Isn't watermelon also classified as a berry? Yeah, the world of vegetation is a very weird place. You know, like where categories fall and stuff like that. It is very bizarre. You know, it's how that scientifically falls. The more about it, bananas or berries, I guess. I guess that's just how it is. Avian donated and said, it's a hood parody of the anime JJK when Magnum summons Homogara. I think I typed it wrong. Oh no. If you ever want to see it, just look up Big Raga Hood JJK. Yeah, I've never seen that. I don't know much of. Oh, so is it? I'm assuming it's an abridged series. Because you said that it's a parody of JJK. I've watched a lot of abridged series, but yeah, no, I'm not familiar with that, so I wasn't sure what it was. So I'm sorry if I messed it up. I hope it was still good with how I said it. Bobby donated and said, so if you could pair Steven Flores with anyone in the Wholesome GFs, who would it be and why? So I gave my answer, so let's see who would come out on top. The first thing that came to mind was Corialla, and I don't know why. I tend to try to go with like my first thought, because like that's who I thought, and like I don't know, that's who came to the forefront. Like, you know, like that's who took over when the question was asked. So I'll have to go with that. I'll have to go with my first thought, which would be Corialla. Inept donated and said, love the audios this week. Your whispers nearly knocked me out. Don't forget to send out monthly audios. Just teasing. Have a great week. Love ya. Oh yeah, no, I'm actually finishing those up tonight since I had some dental work done this week. I got a little bit behind. But no, I'm actually finishing those tonight. I got them all I had them already all recorded. I started editing them a few days ago, and I'm just finishing the last of them today. So those should be going out later tonight. But no, thank you for the reminder. I appreciate it. And you know, have a great week, Inept. I'm really glad that you liked I liked the audio. Like the audio of our short stack. Ty donated and said, a friend of mine walked up to me and said, I've just spilled my Scrabble set on the road. I said, what's the word on the street? Oh my gosh. But you know, what is the word on the street? We gotta know. What word did it spell out? We gotta know. I want to know what word it spelled out. I gotta know. I gotta know. Ty donated and said, and then he started throwing words at my face that begins with the letter TH. I managed to dodge this, there, and them, but I didn't see that coming. Oh my gosh. Well, okay, so we had this, there, them, and that. But what was on the road? We gotta know what was spelled out on the road. We gotta know. But yeah, no, thank you, Ty. Bobby donated and said, and strawberries are not berries. Yeah, I saw that too. Yeah, it's just really weird. It's bizarre, you know? It's like, yeah, I don't know. It's interesting how things are classified. I'd probably just classify it how things look. I'm just like, oh yeah, these look like berries, they're berries. But obviously it all just depends on how it's done, I guess. So then, like, yeah, I guess, like, I'd have to look into it again. I forgot. I remember someone telling me that the strawberries really aren't berries. But, like, I guess I'd have to look up again why they don't classify as a berry, because I don't remember why. But, yeah, it's just really bizarre. Actually, let's look it up right now, because I'm curious. They develop, okay, technically strawberries are not. I was wondering if that was going to turn on. I was hoping I didn't have to turn it off, because then I have to remember to turn it back on. And then I also have to get up. The dehumidifier's trying to say something. Go away. Thank you. I know you're just doing your job, but not right now. Okay, I gotta sit back down. Oh, right, back to the question at hand. Strawberries are not true berries because they develop from a flower with multiple ovaries, making them aggregate fruits rather than simple fruits. True berries develop from one flower with one ovary. Additionally, the seeds are... So, because it has multiple ovaries in the plant, or grows from multiple ovaries, that's why it's not a berry? So what? So berries have to have one ovary when they're grown? That's just weird. I have to look into it more because I don't. So yeah, so like what are raspberries berries? I feel like raspberry flowers look very similar to strawberry ones, but I don't know. I don't know. All right, let's see. Mitch donated and said, never got why my countrymen are surprised that Spain's good at defense when playing football. But then again, nobody expects the Spanish in position. All right, is this about the Spanish Inquisition? I know I messed up on that before. Oh wait, shoot, I must have clicked it. I just saw I had hearts in my eyes. There we go, my bad. Did someone say the Spanish Inquisition? But yeah, I mean, yeah, no one, I wouldn't expect it either. I wouldn't expect it either, Mitch. Avian donated and said, yes, it's an abridged series and it's funny. Hey, I like abridged series. The best abridged series, in my opinion. The best that I've seen is 50% Off, which is like, it's basically a parody, abridged parody of Free with Toppy Swim Club. The hands down best abridged series I've ever seen. It is amazing. It is so funny. It is so well done. Kudos to that guy. He did such a good job. Chat, stop moving so fast. There we go. Garrick Anderson donated and said, have you checked out my Dress Up Darling yet? In the second season, interesting, lots of twists, and the girls going all fangirl over because cosplay, it's funny. It's not really my cup of tea. I've seen some clips of it. It seems a bit too fan servicey to me. It's just, it's not something that I would personally watch, but I know a lot of you guys like it. So, but yeah, it's definitely not, it's not my cup of tea, but I'm glad you like it. Neb donated and said, Kish has become my favorite character. Her seeing herself as as unlovable is something I relate to. It made me latch onto her. It's sadly a symptom of my depression. She is my comfort character. Aw, I'm glad you like her. And yeah, well, oh, I'm sorry, Neb. I'm sorry you relate to her in that way. You're definitely not unlovable. Don't ever think that. But yeah, no, it's nice to like see a character that kind of has like the same, you know, you relate to them in a way.
But yeah, hopefully in seeing how lovable Kish is, you can see how lovable you are too. And yeah, thank you so much for liking the character, and I hope you don't think that way, because don't think that way. No. Neb is a little sweetheart. But no, I like Kish too. I think she's just like, I don't know. I kind of just like the thought of her, like, just like, I feel like she's such a complicated character. She's kind of like, she's like, I was trying to figure out like what class she would be, because she's almost like a little rogue. Like, she can pickpocket and do all the stuff, but like, I feel like, I don't know. I just like her. I liked drawing her because I could draw like I'm sure you've seen like some of the Tim Burtonish cartoon style that I've done before for Halloween, like how I've drawn characters in that style. And I'm able to use like bigger eyes. So drawing her, I was able to draw from that a little bit, making like a bigger eyed character, and that was really fun. And I like her big ears. Her big ears are nice. Actually, here, let me check on Ko-fi real fast before I go on any tangents, because I don't want to miss any Ko-fis. Okay, hold on. Where did I think the last one I read was Pig Lords, when he said he was, giving his little pet snake a bath and playing Batman Arkham Asylum. And so we have one from Adam, a 2-part donation from Adam, and I think this is continuing the little scenario that we had with Kish being stuck in an elevator from the Evil Queen. So let's see where this leads. Okay. So maybe not. Maybe this is not true, because now we have Celeste, Neko, and Wolf GF. Okay. I'm gonna be switching between some voices. Hold on. Okay. Taking some water to prepare myself. So C is Celeste, N is Neko, and W is Werewolf GF. Okay. So Celeste says, which is our dragon GF for those who don't know. Celeste says, Did you two get paint all over my first gold coin? We're sorry, Celeste. And then did you draw on it with crayon?
I thought, maybe she'd buy it.
All right, girls. You know what I'm going to do now?
You mean our butts?
Can I sniff mine one last time? And then Celeste lick. I don't know how to do a lick sound. There we are. Good as new.
But.
Okay, so it's both Werewolf GF and Neko saying but we're just gonna do Neko for the simplicity's sake.
But.
Yeah, I lied. The paint comes off with saliva. I remember this. This is a SpongeBob reference, by the way, for Mr. Krabs and his first dollar. They were painting his house and they got paint all over it. I love the thought of Neko being like,
You mean our butts?
like she's like, oh no. That's funny. I love SpongeBob references. They're so funny. Pickler donated and said, Hey, Petunia is fat little baby boa constrictor. Oh, she's 4 for right now, but will be 6 to 10 feet as an adult. Whoa. Oh man, I actually had the privilege of actually holding a boa constrictor before. They it was really amazing. And their skin is so like, I just like petting one is just amazing. It blows my mind all the time. I feel like snakes are so cool. I would love to have one. I don't think I have the time to properly care for it since I already have so much stuff going on. I already have turtles to take care of, but snakes are awesome. I think they're so cool. So I'm glad you have one, and she sounds lovely. I love her name's Petunia. I love that. That's so cute. I love that. Aw. Petunia's gonna be pretty big. Petunia's gonna get real big. She's gonna be a big lady. But anywhoosies, Neb donated and said, could you say this as Kish? I certainly can. So Kish is, okay,
I got to get her voice a little bit. So Kish says, "You've had a rough week, but you made it. You're doing a good job, and you should let yourself see that. No matter how little you think of yourself, you're always worth something to others. Remember to rest and be happy with yourself."
Which is very true. Kish has never spoken more truer words. I do agree. Okay, I think the last one super chat I read was Neb's. Let's see. Here we are. Neb also donated and said, "I guess it's also because I see myself as a goblin of a person, lol." Hey, goblins are pretty cool. I mean, at least, I mean, yes, it depends. I know in like different fantasy, like, you know, like every universe in fantasy, like they have like their own rules with goblins, but I don't know. I mean, I've seen some pretty cute goblin characters, like caricatures and drawings and like even like some comics. And so like, you know, I mean, Kish is a cute little goblin. Granted, honestly, I'm probably like a little goblin myself. I'm like... So, you know, maybe we're in the same boat, Neb. Garrick donated and said, "Who do you think has more suits, Batman or Iron Man? Granted, Batman has a small number of power suits, and both have suits for certain scenarios." I don't know. Like, I feel like Iron Man just has one main suit, but I feel like also, so again, I'm not really sure. Like, I mainly watch, like, animated series and stuff like that, and, so, like, I don't know if, like, the comics, you know, like, expand more on Batman's wardrobe, and I don't know anything about Iron Man. I just know that he has, you know, his main suit, and obviously he works on it all the time, at least as far as I've gathered, so I'm not really sure. Because I don't have enough information on Iron Man to, like, properly say that. But, I mean, as far as I know, they both always seem to show up in the same suit. At least from what I've seen. So, I don't know. But I do prefer Batman. So, I'm just gonna have to... I'm just gonna go with my bias. Oh, wait. Who do you think has more suits? Yeah, I mean... I honestly don't know, because I always see them in the same suit. So I feel like they're both in the same boat. But I'm just going to pick Batman because I like Batman. That's just going to be my answer. That's just going to be my answer. Mr. Wanapon donated. Oops, I see ads. Get out of here, you ads. Mr. Wanapon donated and said, "Do you think it would be difficult to have much snake to have a... much snake? Or you maybe or have a snake to be a safe pet? Like... poisonous snakes are dangerous, and constrictors like boas get bigger or grow bigger." I mean, obviously there's some really, really poisonous snakes out there, and like I feel like professionals or people that usually deal with those and probably should be. But you know, I know there's a lot of people, you know, as long as you take the proper precautions and the proper care, and you know your snake, you know, I mean, I don't really see an issue with people having pets as, you know, snakes as pets, because some snakes can be really nice. There can be some really nice snakes. You know, you just gotta know what you're doing. You just gotta know what you're doing, and you know, be familiar with what type of snake you have and all that jazz. Because I met some snakes that are they're just so cute. They're just like little noodle puppies. They're just great. I remember just being like really excited. I went on a school trip once, and they were showing some snakes that this one place had, and they're like, "Oh, who wants to hold it?" And like nobody. I thought I'd have to be like pushing my way to the front and like fighting and like just so I could hold it. Like I thought I'd have to like go through a whole like battle here to like hold this snake, but nobody wanted to. And I was like, "Oh my gosh, it's my lucky day." I'm like, I would. So yeah, man, it was just a little itty bitty snake. It was just a little itty bitty one. I can't remember which one it was. It wasn't a boa constrictor, that's for sure. It wasn't a big one. It was more of a smaller snake. Let me see. Can I figure out which one it is? I think it was a corn snake, I believe. Yeah, I think it was a corn snake. think. It was probably a corn snake. Oh, it was just a little guy. Just a little guy. It was sticking its little tongue out, and I was like, oh, I'm taking you home with me. And granted, Mama was like, no, we have enough pets. But I'm Hoosies. Cyberman donated and said, so any ideas on your core witch outfit? Because I do. I mean, if you're talking about like me making it, I mean, I've already considered making Core the Witch like as a costume for myself, like specifically for like the calendar or for Halloween stuff. So I have researched a lot on how to make her hat. Her outfit, like the outfit itself, I feel like I could figure out because I've made shirts before and skirts before. Her boot covers might be a little bit difficult, but I think I've also researched on that before and how to like get them to like stay up. There's multiple methods on how to do that. I've made gloves before, so that's possible. Her broom would be interesting. I'd probably get either PVC or a dowel and then like, make the bottom part myself so that way it looks the way I want. But the main thing that'd be a challenge is the hat, because that sucker is big and I need it to be stable. So most likely I think I'd go with, I've seen multiple tutorials. There's someone who made it out of a bunch of like really stiff interfacing and like some almost like canvas material, but I also saw someone else, which I think this is a better option because it keeps the shape better. You just basically do it out of craft foam. But yeah, I've actually looked it up. I would have to find the time to do it, but hey, I mean, it's a really cool costume, so I've definitely considered it. Oh no. Zaki's like, snakes are cute, but I still fear them. Aw, don't be afraid. Well, I mean, you can be afraid of some. Some snakes are poisonous, so you gotta be careful. But, I mean, most snakes are just chill. They're just chillin'. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I'm actually really tired. I haven't been sleeping that well because of my even though like the pain in my tooth, the tooth itself, the throb wasn't too bad. It's mainly been my sinuses. Since the tooth, it had like an infection in that area, it caused my sinuses to not feel that great. So it's been hard to fall asleep. So I've been pretty tired. Pretty tired. That's all right. That's a-okay. Oh, also, random thing. Recently, I realized my bro has not seen he has seen it, but he doesn't remember it. El Dorado. So we recently watched that, and it made me want to cosplay Chell. I know I've wanted to in the past. Like Chell and Kita were like one of my two favorite characters when I was younger. I still got to cosplay Kita and Chell, but I just remembered I had some leftover material. For making one of my brother's cosplays, and it's like a cream material, and I'm like, oh, I can use that for Chell. Let's go. So, summer cosplay. Granted, I mean, I wish I could use my own hair. My hair is dark brown versus, like black. Unless, I could just use my brown hair because her hair is pretty long. I think mine's longer. But I'll just have to buy like one of those clip-on bangs because I don't have bangs. Clip-on bangs, like those blunt bangs. Some clip-on earrings. Get some. Her lips are kind of reddish. Well, not super red. They're kind of like a light brickish tint. And she doesn't even wear shoes, which that's awesome because I hate wearing shoes. I'll do that. Whoa, Avian! Oh my gosh, thank you so much. I'm sorry if I missed this by ranting. I promise I didn't mean to not miss this. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. That's so sweet of you. All right, let's see what you have to say. He said, hey, I'm headed out for the day. Can I get Neko singing Billie Jean? I think I remember the tune. I'll do my best. I'll do my best. You were so generous. I will definitely do my best. So let me get her voice.
Yeah, and thank you for remembering that I only sing in Neko's voice. I appreciate that. So hopefully it sounds good because I've been talking for a bit, so my throat's a little whatever, but we'll do our best. So let me see if I can get the tune in my head. It goes bum 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 bum. I'm trying to think of it. Gosh, it's so hard to sing it. I'm not familiar with the song, but I think I know it. So it's like I think so. So it's like, Billie Jean is not my lover. She's just a girl who claims I am the one. Yeah, Billie Jean is not my son. I mean, I don't have any children, but Billie Jean is definitely not my son. Billie Jean is not my lover. She's just a girl who claims I am the one. I have no idea. Hopefully that's accurate. Oh man. He said, also, I'm going to a cosplay event next month. And I'm going as Deadpool, and it's my first one. Oh, it's your first one. Congratulations. I hope you have a good time. Yeah, cosplay conventions are really fun. I've been to both like regular like anime conventions and like more like Comic-Con conventions, and it's always a really fun time. It's way fun to dress up because, you know, you get to talk to other people who cosplay, and you know, it's always the biggest privilege when someone asks to take your photo. It's so amazing. It feels really awesome. So I hope you have a really awesome time, Avian. And again, thank you so much for donating that much. It's very generous of you, and I really appreciate it. And I just realized I'm still talking. I realize I'm still talking like Neko. Anyways, but yeah, no, thank you so much, Avian. And yeah, I hope you have a good rest of your day. Since you said you're heading out, I hope, you know, whatever time of day it is, whether you're gonna have some din or if you're gonna, you know, get some sleep, I hope you have a good day. So thank you so much. Really, I really appreciate it. Thank you. Neb donated and said, I remember once going to the pet store and I got to hold a baby ball python. Aww. He was so small, he coiled perfectly into my palm. I really fell for him, but I knew my mother would never let me have one. I know, they're so cute. They're so cute. But, you know, I know they require a bit of care, and some snakes do require, you know, you gotta feed them mice and stuff like that, and I felt too bad, because I had, or, you know, mice or rats or whatever, and you know, I have a rat, I've had a rat, I guess I should say. I had a little rat named Stubby, because he didn't have a tail. And so I couldn't do it, because every time I'd see it, I'd think of Stubby, you know, and Stubby was actually a feeder rat. I was like, I saved you. Oh, I love Stubby. I miss Stubby. Aw. But yeah, no, I do think, yeah, snakes are really cute. Granted, I think there are some snakes that will eat possibly insects, if I remember correctly. I can't remember. If they're small enough, they might, but I don't recall. Okay, there's Nebs. The Wicked Penguin, which is Bobby, donated and said, considering my dad has fears of snakes and spiders, we never go to those exhibits. Oh no. Love them, but don't want my dad to have any episodes. Love him too much. Aw. Well, I'm sorry he's so scared of them. Yeah, I mean, I love going to like the reptile houses and stuff. It's just, you know, they're just really interesting to look at. Sometimes I do feel bad for them though. I'm like, oh, these poor little guys. Poor little guys. But, yeah, no, I do love, oh, you said the insect houses too. He hasn't like some of the insects? I think you said that. Snakes and spiders, like arachnophobia. Got you. Yeah, spiders. Yeah, I love jumping spiders. I want a jumping spider for myself. They're so cute. I actually had a jumping spider that was in my car when I opened the car door. Like, it was, it looked like the cutest little jumping spider ever. Like, there's different variants of jumping spiders. Like, some, their abdomens are more like, you know, like spear shaped, you know, like almost like teardrop shaped. Some are really round. And this looked like the chubbiest, cute little jumping spider ever. And I was like, oh, I wish I could keep you. But
I couldn't. So, and I couldn't keep, I felt bad because it was like chilly out. And I'm like, oh no. I'm like, what am I gonna do? But I couldn't keep him in my car. He would like die in there. And he technically made the nest like in the door part. But like, I was afraid to keep him there because like, what if I shut the door and killed him, you know? So I put him in a bush and I'm like, please make a house and please survive. Because you're so cute. I wish I could take you in. Man, they're so cute. Ty donated and said, which of your wholesome GFs do you think is right for me? Have I said this already? I don't recall. You know, this was the first thing that came to mind. I always do the first thing that comes to mind. I was thinking of Catalina, right? The art college GF. I was thinking of Catalina. That's what came to my head. Catalina. 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 She's a cool gal. She's a cool gal. Oh my gosh, Avian. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Hold on. It says, wait, where are we at? Why did the chat fly up? Stop flying up. He said, did you say you wanted more money? What? Sure, take it all. Oh my gosh. In the spirit of MJ himself, hee hee. Oh, hee hee. Baldur's Gate 3 vampire saying goodbye, please. Leaving for real now night. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Avian. I really appreciate it. Holy smokes. Oh my gosh. That's very sweet of you, Avian. That is really sweet of you. I will I really do appreciate it. It really does help me out a lot right now with all these dental bills I will be having. So it will be going to the right place. I promise you. Let me see. So you want Baldur's Gate 3 vampires saying goodbye. We can most certainly do that. Let me just get some water real quick. Doing all this Neko has like... There we go. Okay. So just Baldur's Gate 3 vampire saves. Let me just get her voice, so... Well, my darling Avian, it is so certainly saddening to see you go. I know you have places to be and things to do, but that doesn't mean that I won't miss you. So just be sure to return, darling, sooner rather than later. But have a good night and sleep well. I always love when you're well rested. But no, thank you so much, Avian, and whatever you need to do afterwards, I hope you have a good evening. Hope you sleep well or do whatever you need to do. And again, thank you so much. I hope you have a lovely day. Thank you. Yeah, Avian really does like the vampire, the Baldur's Gate 3 vampire. I like her too. And I love myself too. I am rather fabulous. No, I do like her. She's like, I feel like she's like, I like her. She's kind of playful. Darling, what's not to like? But no, again, thank you, Avian. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I need some more water. Hydrate. Whew, there we go. Actually, I brought myself down some nuts because... Oh, actually, oh my gosh, you guys. Little Nut came back this year. Little Nut is I named the squirrel. First we had so here's the family tree, all right? So first we had Chubbos. Chubbos was the first squirrel. Then we had JJ Chubbos. Oh no, we had J Chubbos, which is Junior Chubbos. Then we had JJ Chubbos, which is Junior Chubbos. Then after JJ Chubbos, we had Lil Nut. And now this is Lil Nut. We also had Acorn, but I haven't seen Acorn in a while. So we have Lil Nut, and Lil Nut got big. Little Nut, he came up. He actually, I was walking by the garden beds, like our raised garden, and he was standing on it, and he saw me and he froze. He was like, whoa, because usually he just, you know, he goes to the back door. He doesn't usually he doesn't come up to me like in the yard, you know, just at the door. And so he was like, whoa, this is new. And I was like, it's okay. I'm like, hey, you want to, I'm like, come on, Little Nut. And he recognized that whenever I go like really high pitch with my voice, that means I'm getting you food. So he was like, oh, so he followed me all the way up to the back door, and I went and we have these shelled pecans, and so I gave it to him, and so his little baby squirrel hands grabbed it from me and took it, and I felt so bad because when he crawled up the tree, it fell. He must have dropped it. I saw it fall out of the tree, and I was like, oh no, because he must have been trying to break it open, and it must have slipped out of his mouth. So I got another one, and I cracked it open for him, and I gave it to him, and it was so cute. He was just pulling out the nuts, and I was like, oh, little baby. So I'm glad he's returned, and I'm glad he's a little more comfortable with me this year. Last year he was a little skittish. He was still a little sus of me, which is fine. You know, you be sus of humans. Not all humans are nice, but yeah, no, I'm glad to see Little Nut has returned. I'm gonna give him all the nuts he wants. He's my little baby. I'm actually hoping that he gets comfortable enough with me where I can take a photo with him. That's what I really want. That's probably being just to stand next to him and take like a selfie or something. I mean, obviously I'm not gonna like touch him, but you know, he gets a little skittish still sometimes. But I want a picture with my little squirrel, my little baby squirrel. Bobby donated and said, "Figure I give a shot. Who of the Wholesome GFs would you pair me with, Katori?" I feel like you've asked me this before. I feel like the first thought that comes to mind is probably just because I've seen you favored this character, so my mind just automatically goes to this, but I always thought of Neko. You know, I feel like Neko maybe is what I go with. That's just where my brain went. I think I've said this before. I think I even said sensible housekeeper, but I think you said that you wouldn't get along with her, so I don't know. So I'm gonna go with that answer for now. Neb donated and said, since Iron Piedmont and I share the same birthday. Oh, really? I'm drawing him a little something. Stay tuned. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. You know what? That's cool you share a birthday with someone. That's awesome. That's very sweet. Squirrel GF went. Oh my gosh. Isn't that a character from Marvel Rivals? The squirrels are here! Squirrels are coming! I can't remember what she says. Squirrels stay paid! Or whatever the heck she says. I don't know. I've only played Marvel Rivals a few times. I prefer Overwatch. But, oh my gosh. I think it's Squirrel Stampede, isn't that what she says? Or the squirrels are here? I don't know why. That's what's stuck in my head when I think of her. Granted, man, her voice. I couldn't. I thought her voice so annoying. Oh, man. Anywhoosies. Anywho. Excuse me. My bad. I'm gonna give everybody the yawns. I apologize. Oh, Squirrel Stampede. Okay, so okay. That's what I thought. Oh my gosh, Avian. Oh my gosh. Avian. I thought you were going. By the way, I mean that in the kindest way. I'm just surprised. Holy smokes, Avian. Thank you so much. He said, thought I had to leave for work, but I don't. Do more money for you. Which wholesome girlfriend would you match me with, in your opinion? Well, Avian, there's only one. There's only one I could ever pair you with. I mean, we have to go with the Baldur's Gate 3 vampire lady. That's like, she's made for you, man. It has to be her. There's nobody else. She's your woman. She's your, yeah, she's your, as they say from Wayne's World, your dream woman. She's your dream woman. But yeah, no, Avian, thank you so much. I hope, I guess I'm glad you don't have to go to work. I hope, make sure to rest up and, spend your time well. And again, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a lovely evening, and I hope you have a lovely evening with our lovely Baldur's Gate 3 vampire. Because that's who I'd have to pick her. There's literally no one else. That's like every time, yeah, he's like, you know me so well. I mean, like, yeah, that's always the girlfriend that I would associate with you, because you are so dedicated to our lovely vampire GF. And one thing that she loves more than anything else is dedication and loyalty. So you got that in spades. So, but yeah, again, yeah, thank you so much, Avian. I really appreciate it, and, yeah, just thank you. My goodness, thank you so much. You're very, very sweet. Someone's like, good gosh, Avian has 16k XP. Avian just leveled up, you guys. Oh my gosh. But yeah, Avian, yeah, thank you so much. And, again, hopefully you're okay donating, this much money. But yeah, if you are, again, I really do appreciate it. I really do. So thank you so much. And, yeah, all of the Baldur's Gate 3 vampire for you. Mr. Wanapon donated and said, I remember the time when I had a reptile experience on one of my birthdays, handling lizards, and I have little pythons slither around my arms and my neck. Well, yeah, that's cute. Little baby pythons. Yeah, little baby pythons are cute, so I'm glad you got to hold a few. They're very, very cute. Neb donated and said, I'm drawing something with Aaand and Celeste. Ooh, that's a good idea. Aaand does like Celeste. Aaand does like Celeste very, very much. So yeah, you'll have to let us know when you're done with it. I'm sure Aaand will love anything you draw. What? I'm sorry, I'm just reading chat. This is Crimson's like, Avian is level 100 Mafia boss, and we all level 1 thug. Oh no, no. Oh no. Oh my gosh. Oh, I gotta reposition myself. I'm all crunched. There we go. Oh, you sure will? Awesome, Neb. Awesome sauce. Let's go. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't mean to yawn. I don't mean to yawn. One thing I'm looking forward to, though, is I know my fam, I had to tell them, like, multiple times, because I told them, while I'm streaming, sadly, we got a bit behind in making dinner, so I haven't really had it yet, so they were asking me how I make my potato soup usually, so I was giving them, like, all the, advice and how to, like, make it, so when I'm done with stream, I'll get to have some potato soup. I love potato soup. Potato soup is good. Avian said, "What's the XP for?" I'm guessing people are giving you XP because you've given a lot of big donations, so they're just like you're getting a lot of XP, like as in you're leveling up, like as in like they're basically commending you, is what they're doing. Also, I'm just in a good mood. Okay, well yeah, no worry. I just I care about you, Avian, so I want to make sure you're okay too. But yeah, no, they're basically just saying, whoa, bro is so amazing for donating that much. Here, he has XP, like you just gained experience, like you're leveling up. Hopefully that makes sense. That's basically what they're saying. Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. Oh, actually, I probably should check on Ko-fi. I haven't checked on Ko-fi in a bit. I think the last one I read was from Neb. Oh, yep, we do have a few, because I think I read Neb's. Yes, let's say this is Kish, yep. So we went from Elias Esteban Sanchez. It says, El Dorado, yeah, El Dorado, has an amazing soundtrack. It does. It's so good. My brother was like, man, he's like, you guys got such good cartoon, animated movies. Like, I think my brother is enamored with 2D animation, and he, like, really wishes that it would come back. And because like he was just watching it and he was like, man, like this the animation was amazing for him. Like he just loved the imagery. He thought it was so beautiful. But no, he also liked the movie. Also, he thought it was really good. But he said also be careful. I don't think the internet is ready for wholesome chill. What? It can't be that crazy. What? Wait, is the internet gonna explode? I mean, I guess we'll see. If I end up making it, I'll let y'all know. Wholesome chill. Wholesome chill that doesn't steal gold. She just politely asks. Can I have some gold, please? I'd like to leave. But yeah, no, actually what's funny is mama, you know, my mama has had the El Dorado song stuck in her head for like ever since we watched it. Like she like goes to sleep hearing it and wakes up hearing it. So yeah. Oh, Sheffy donated and said, hey yo, I'm a little late, but I hope you had a good week. I almost forgot about May the 4th, so I was pretty surprised to see Padawan GF. Hope to see more of her. Yeah, no, she was fun. I really enjoy her. I actually already kind of formed in my mind like what would happen during Order 66 and like what would go down. And it's a little bit tragic, but like, you know, it does come full circle. It does come full circle. I thought about making a mini comic of it, but I just haven't had the time with everything going on. But yeah, I do think I know what's gonna happen. I've already planned it out. Obviously, I don't think it's an actual audio that I'd record because it wouldn't be very relaxing to listen to, you know, Order 66. But yeah, I thought I was just curious myself as to what would happen because someone's like, oh gosh, what would happen during Order 66? And I'm like, oh yeah, what would happen? And so I tried to like plan out the story in my head in case, you know, I ever wanted to, you know, ever would use it for some reason. So I'm glad you like her. So thank you, Sheffy. And I hope you had a good week too. I hope you had a really good week, Sheffy. Bobby donated and said, something to make you smile or anyone. Fenomeno, I think. Fenomeno at his daycare duties. Yes, he does run a daycare and it's adorable. Fenomeno. Who is that? Is that that anime about daycare or? Oh wait, no, it's the horse. All the little babies are following. There they go. All the horsies be following. Little baby horsies. Oh wow, there's a lot of little horsies. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that is daycare. And she's got her hands full. Oh, he's got his hands full. My bad. Very, very cute. Very, very cute. Let's see where we're at. I think we do have some super chats. I think last one I read was Avians. So Amy donated and said, is this the place where I say thank you? Your audios are by far the best thing to help with my lifelong fight for proper sleep. Thank you, genuinely. Oh, thank you, Amy. Yeah, you're more than, yeah, you can say thank you here. I really appreciate it. But yeah, no, I mean, whether you comment on a video or anywhere else, or, just by subscribing and supporting the channel is more than enough as a thank you. So, but again, thank you for the thank you. And I'm really glad that, you enjoy my audios and they've helped you sleep. I know a lot of people say they help them with sleeping, and I've had bouts of insomnia myself, so I'm glad I'm able to help with that. So thank you so much. That's very sweet of you. I hope you continue to enjoy, my gosh, I can't speak. I hope you continue to enjoy what I put out. So, yeah, no, thank you. Genuinely thank you too. That's really sweet. So thank you so much. That's very nice of you, Amy. Garrick Anderson donated and said, you should watch Steam Boy. It's interesting. I've never heard of that. Steam Boy. Oh, so it's like a steampunk movie. Oh, it's a Japanese movie. Okay. Yeah, I've never heard of that. The more you know. The more you know. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for yawning. My apologies. My apologies. Yeah, Steam Boy. Actually, what, you know what? There is a series that has been on my to-do list. I've seen some like clips of it, and the clips always like intrigue me, so I finally looked it up. But the series is actually called From, like FROM, like From, like that's what the series is called. I think it's MGM streaming or something like that. So that's probably why I've never seen it and never heard of it, because it's just on MGM. It's not on like Hulu or Netflix or, you know, the main ones, or like even Paramount or Peacock or whatever. But yeah, it looks really interesting. Like, it looks like it's a little creepy, obviously, but I've been wanting to watch that, so I'll have to find some time to actually, you know, get my hands on it. That, and also finish Ben 10 Omniforce, I think. Ultimate Alien, my bad. It's finally getting better towards the end, but for goodness sake, we had to go through all of Alien Force and 2 seasons of Ultimate Alien to finally get to here. Goodness gracious. And man, I think me and my brother are very confident in the fact that Ben is such a terrible boyfriend and Kevin is A+. Kevin's the man. So yeah, maybe I'll try to finish that first before I start a new series. I gotta do my to-do list first. Oh, Neb donated and said, I'm thinking about purchasing an extra Kish standee and taking her to the Ren Fair with me. Oh, that's cute. Taking Kish to the Ren Fair. That's cute. That's very cute. Yeah, I know, yeah, I think we still have some left. You know, if that's something you want to do. I mean, but yeah, no, if you end up whether you use your, you know, your original one or you use a new one, if you take any photos of her at the Ren Fair, you'll have to show us. Kish enjoying the Ren Fair. Very, very cute. And yeah, thank you for supporting the channel by buying a standee. I appreciate that. Whoa, Avian! Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Avian. My goodness. Avian donated and said, never mind, my boss lied to me. I gotta go to work. I'm crying. Oh no, Avian, I'm sorry. He says, have a nice day. All is for the Baldur's Gate 3 vampire cult. Can she wish me a good night at work? Yes, she most certainly can. And thank you so much. Oh my goodness, Avian. Oh my goodness. Avian's the goat. Let's see. Let's see. So wish you a good night at work. Well, darling, I will say, I'm a bit disappointed that I thought you were being able to stay, but I do understand that working is something that you humans must do. However, I hope your work isn't too strenuous, and that your coworkers treat you nicely as such. And if they don't, well, you merely need to only tell me. But have a good night at work, darling. I'll be right here when you return, as always. Indeed she shall. Indeed she shall. And if anyone bothers you, she'll probably take care of them. Expedited. But yeah, Avian, have a nice night at work. I hope it's not too crazy, and that way when you get back, you can get some nice deserved rest. So, but again, thank you so much, Avian. I hope you have a good night at work, and I'm sorry that you thought you didn't have to go. I'm sure that really sucks, thinking that you have like the night off and then you gotta go in, so I'm sorry about that. So, take care, Avian. I'm sorry you have to go, but have a good night at work, and make sure to rest. Make sure to get some good rest for yourself afterwards. Seki Jokes donated and said, hi Katori, any thoughts on making potential married life audio with Jinx at some point? If so, would the listener end up as the stay-at-home parent? I would imagine so, because Jinx, I feel like she would be doing stuff always. I mean, or you guys could just both be like actively doing things. It doesn't, you know, you don't have to be like a stay-at-home parent necessarily. But she would definitely be off doing stuff, because I feel like she's just always doing something, you know. But As far as married life, I think if I were to do anything at the moment, I think I was going to do a honeymoon audio just to kind of like set the pace so I can at least get that out. I haven't done one yet because I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do with it, because I actually recently been thinking about it because I haven't done a Jinx audio in a really, really long time. And I know technically, like, at least leaving on a proposal kind of gives some closure, but I thought like going on the honeymoon would at least signify that yes, y'all are married, it's official, you know what I mean? But I was trying to think of how I wanted to do it, or like, you know, like where would you guys be? Like, would you be in Piltover? Like, what alternate universe are we in? Like, did Silco and the other people actually strike up a deal? And like, you know, because remember in the actual show they were gonna strike up a deal, but obviously and they actually got independence. They were voting for what's it called, Zahn's independence, when Jinx, you know, blasted fish bones into, you know, the council meeting, and all that went kaput, you know. So if that never happened, then, you know, I'm assuming the vote would have happened and they would have gotten their independence in potato. So maybe y'all would be up in some upscale Piltover hotel eating bonbons. I don't know. So, but yes. But yes, I'm hoping to do a honeymoon audio at some point that is around that. So hopefully that makes sense. Garrick Anderson donated and said, so have you watched the new cartoon editions on Tubi? I have. I've watched a lot of Ed, Edd and Eddy. I've watched the Looney Tunes show, which I always really liked. I've watched Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. Is that on there? I know I've watched a bit of Foster's. Yeah, definitely Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. I was gonna watch some Courage the Cowardly Dog, but I haven't yet. And I have been rewatching Teen Titans with my brother because he does know about Teen Titans, but I feel like he just wasn't really paying attention because, you know, he was a bit younger when I was watching it. So I just don't think he remembers everything. So we're rewatching that, and so he's been enjoying watching Teen Titans. And I still, Raven's still one of my favorite characters. I love her. She's so fun. I love Beast Boy. Beast Boy and Raven are my favorite characters. I love those guys. Mainly Beast Boy. Beast Boy's probably my favorite. But anywho. Doc Draw donated and said, hey, hope you're doing well. I have an idea on a new video. Your cute bestie helps with your overthinking based on a true story. Love you. Oh, well, thank you, Doc. I appreciate that. And yeah, no, I'm sure a lot of people here definitely do a lot of overthinking. So, you know, your bestie helps you not overthinking, maximum cuddles version. So, yeah, no, thank you for the suggestion. I appreciate it. Thank you. And I'm glad you enjoy my content. Thank you. Much love. Ty donated and said, Katori, would you be worried if I pay a lot for the Norman Reedus autograph? I'm planning to get you. You deserve it. I mean, you don't have to, Ty. I'd feel bad. I mean, I know you got one, so I'm happy you have one. So like, I would never ask you to spend tons of money on an autograph for me, especially since I know you're gonna have to ship it over, and I know shipping's also expensive too. So I mean, obviously I would be immensely grateful, but again, that's a lot of money. So I don't know how much it is, you know, but I know you said it's a lot of money, so, you know, don't ever feel like you have to. Like, I'm just excited that you got one. You know, I mean, I guess it depends on what financial situation you're in, you know what I mean? Like, be sure you have enough money for you too, Ty. But, you know, obviously, if you end up deciding to, that would be really awesome. But again, you don't have to. Please don't feel like you need to. Because, you know, of course I worry about you, Ty. Of course I do. And... Oh, we have a Ko-fi donation. We have 2 Ko-fi donations. My bad. Let us reload. Bobby donated and said, for context, Fenamono is the son of Stay Gold, the famous racehorse from Japan. He is incredibly wholesome and is arguably the best boy. He is incredibly gentle and friendly. And considering his family, it's surprising. The black sheep is actually good. Huh? That's cool. I like nice horses. My one friend that I've had for a while actually has a horse and is a little bit of a stinker. So I'm glad he's a nice horse. That's the more you know. The more you know. Cyberman donated and said, well, I did my Mother's Day early because my mom is too busy for Sundays, but it's good to see my grandpa and my brother for dinner. It was cool. Also, I sent a picture of flowers my grave you gave to your grandma, and she wanted to show them to Mama Tori for Mother's Day, and hope you had a good time. Oh, they're pretty. Pretty purple flowers. I do like purple. Very bonita. And did I miss it? You said but yeah, I hope you have a good time too, Cyberman. And yeah, we will definitely have a good Mother's Day tomorrow. We definitely will. And I'm glad you celebrated with your grandma and your I think you said oh no, oh yeah, you celebrated Mother's Day early because your mother was too busy. But I'm glad you celebrated with your mom and your grandma. That's really nice. Inept donated and said, oh, this is Coriala and Inept. So we have our mermaid GF. It's been a while since we've heard from her. So Coriala says, how's this pose? Inept in scuba gear, thumbs up. Back on land, Coriala says, do you think any of the other girls would like to try this? Probably not. Why not? And why are you turning red? Well, it doesn't really fit the wholesome theme with anyone besides you. Oh, I was unaware. Coriala has her own built-in top. She comes like pre-packaged with one. Yeah, I can see that happening though. Like Coriala's like, why does why does no one else is gonna join me? Like are they gonna feel left out? I mean, granted, they could still do it, just throw on some bikini tops, a good compromise. She doesn't want to feel alone. The funny thing is Neko would be like, I'll join you, why not? And everyone's like, no, stop her. Oh, that's funny. Anywho. Oh, there's also some super chats. There's Kofi's and super chats that just came in, so hold up. I think I just read, I'll read these 2 super chats and go back over to Kofi. So I think the last one I read was Ties. So Garrick Anderson donated and said, I like Slade. Ron Perlman did a great job. Oh, really? That's who did. I actually did not know who voiced Slade. Oh, okay. So also the guy that played Hellboy is, oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. Huh. The more you know. So Swirl donated and said, just popping in to say happy Mother's Day, everyone. Oh, well, thank you, So Swirl. Happy Mother's Day to you too. I hope, if you have someone to celebrate Mother's Day with, I hope you have a very good time. And hope you have a good evening. So thank you so much. And we still gotta read a Kofi. I got a glimpse of it, and I saw it with some Spirit Robin, so, oh my goodness, Spirit Robin, holy smokes. You guys are crazy. When I say you guys are crazy, that is a compliment. I mean crazy as in, like, thank you so much. That's very, 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 very sweet of you. That's a very generous donation. Spirit Robin donated and said, hope you all have a wonderful Mother's Day and a sweet night, everyone. Well, we will definitely have a very sweet Mother's Day tomorrow. We're definitely doing something for Mama. We're definitely gonna, whether it's a picnic or we just, spend some nice quality time at home, we'll let her decide what she wants to do. And again, Spirit, thank you so much. You gave such a generous donation in the beginning, so I really thank you so much. That is very, very nice of you. It is very, very sweet of you. I literally can't say thank you enough, so all I can say is thank you. Thank you so much. Everyone is like, I'm sure everyone is already like, you're the GOAT. You get like 200,000 XP. But again, thank you so much, Spirit. You're very, very sweet. And I'll still keep on thanking you, but I know I'm gonna have to introduce someone real fast because I know she wants to probably say something. But in case if you're new here to the stream, it's customary that we usually end around 8 p.m. And also somehow it's become a tradition that my mother comes to say hello to you guys, so she's here to say hello. And how serendipitous is that it is Mother's Day tomorrow, which I'm sure she'd like to say something.
Oh gosh, I have so much to say, and
I know.
I hope she lets me say it all. First of all, Spirit Robin, thank you so much. I mean, especially with Katori's tooth and everything.
Yeah.
I'm sure she told you about everything. how wonderful and gracious that is of you to do that. Secondly, happy Goku Day to everyone. Anyone who's a Dragon Ball fan, you should know it's Goku Day. Go means 5 and Ku means 9. And today is 5/9, May 9th. So happy Goku Day. Third, thank you to everyone in the chat who said Happy Mother's Day to me. Besides my own children, you guys are like my internet kids, and my favorite people call me Mama. And so thank you so much, everybody. And lastly, I do have a new video out for you guys tomorrow. For any of you people who are feeling like maybe God is silent and like your prayers aren't being answered, I have a video for you guys tomorrow, and I also have a prayer for you guys tonight. So right after stream, just like last week, I'm going to post the prayer. So anyone who would like to pray with me afterward, you can head on over to my channel. I don't know if Smee is here today. My channel is Mama's Light.
Yeah, he's right there.
He is here. So he did post the link in the chat. Thank you, Mr. Smee. So if anybody would like to do that, and I'm also going to put out some shorts during the week.
Oh my gosh.
To help you get through the week. I don't know. Somehow this week
She loves to always promote it.
Well, somehow this week I was able to do more videos than I thought I could. So
I was like plugging in.
I'm here to. The plugs are for you guys. It's to help you guys. So.
But anyways, again, thank you so much, Spirit. I really, really do appreciate it. That's very, very sweet of you. I will definitely put it to good use. It's definitely gonna help me with everything that's going on with my mouth. So I greatly appreciate it. So thank you so much. I'm glad you didn't definitely fall asleep, Mr. Smee.
Yeah, I'm glad.
And thank you for the rose, Cyberman. Thank you. Why are you scrolling, Mom?
Because you didn't read that one.
Oh, I didn't?
Nope.
Oh, it was right after Soul Swirls. Garrick Anderson donated and said, I hope Mama Tori has a wonderful Mother's Day.
Thank you, Garrick Anderson. I know I will. These guys will give me a wonderful Mother's Day.
But yes, y'all, thank you so much for coming. I'll probably, and, sorry. Neb donated, hold on. Neb donated and said, hope you have a great Mother's Day, Mama Tori.
Thank you, Neb. Thank you so much. Oh, and I noticed Cyberman said to show me the flowers. What is that?
It's something you posted in the Discord.
Oh,
so
okay.
Mr. Wanapan donated and said, hi, Mama Tori, question, what would you or people from the middle age met a being who is old as time, like millions of years old, like 65 to 100 million?
Wait, I don't understand the question.
I think he's just asking you, like, if you were to meet someone who's, like, really, really old, like, or, like, anything, I guess, that's really, really old.
Like, millions of years old. I guess if I were to meet something that was millions of years old, I would want it to be something that is nice.
Yeah.
So not a Tyrannosaurus Rex. Something that would, that it would be like a nice creature, a nice maybe dinosaur or something. That's, I guess, what I could come up with for millions of years.
Bobby donated and said, even though this week's been crummy to me, could you as Kish say some kind words for Neb? He deserves it. I can certainly try. I always, whenever it says people say kind words, I'm always like, oh no, what do I say? You gotta not to say that there isn't kind things you can say, but you just, I want to say it right. I tend to stumble. So
We have to get her voice real quick. So kind words for Neb. Well, Neb, I know you tend to feel like I do, but feel a bit out of place, or you don't think very highly of yourself, and I completely understand, but you need to know that you should, as others like to tell me. So, Neb, just know that you're a little lovable sweetheart, as I'm sure everybody has said, and so do I. And yeah, have a good time at your run fair, and if you end up bringing me, make sure to share a photo. So have a good day, Neb. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you to everyone who's saying Happy Mother's Day to me in the chat. I truly appreciate it. And boy, if you're going to a Ren Fair, have fun. Those are lots of fun. We really enjoyed the one we went to.
Mr. Wanapan donated and said, well, goodbye, good night, Katori and Mama Tori. I hope you'll be okay, Katori. And how's this, Mama Tori? May the graces of God be with us.
Well, thank you, Mr. Wanapan. It just wouldn't be the end of the stream without you saying goodbye and good night. And thank you so much for that.
And before we go, since I know you saw that this was what Cyberman wanted to show you.
Ooh, purple flowers.
Yeah.
Oh, those are pretty.
Purple flowers. Oh, Ty, there's nice things to say about yourself. Don't say that.
Wait,
You're very nice.
What did Ty say?
But Yoshi Naderosaurus donated and said, "Thank you so much for the audios this week. I'm so happy to hear from our favorite Twi'lek again. Also, hi, Mama Tori."
Hi, Yoshinatorsaurus. And Ty, you should have a lot of good things to say about yourself. You're great at telling jokes and doing magic. So, there's two.
Yeah, I'm. Oh, sorry, Mama.
That's right.
I'm glad that you liked the Twi'lek video, Yoshi. It was really fun to make. I like drawing her, and she's always fun to expand on. So hopefully we can do more of her.
You know, Final Park. Yeah, a lot of people tell us that we sound alike. So. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for saying Happy Mother's Day.
But yeah, y'all, I need to eat some dinner because I haven't eaten any yet, so my stomach's hurting. So.
Roy and I have made some of potato, carrot, onion soup. It's delicious.
I told them I was trying to tell you guys how to make it before I came downstairs.
It was really good. It was really, really good.
But yeah, so I'm gonna go eat, and thank you guys so much for coming, and thank you guys so much again for anyone who donated, whether it was big or small. Everything does immensely help. So
you
thank
guys
you so much.
are just a wonderful, wonderful fan base for Katoria. You guys it's like a family. It's this wholesome community. You guys, I've made so many friends with you guys over the last 5 years? Is that how many years you've been here?
I think so.
Just amazing.
Yeah, I think so.
You guys are just a wonderful bunch of guys and girls. Thank you.
I was gonna say.
I know there's a few girls.
But anywho, have a good night, everybody. I'm gonna go eat because my tummy is hurting. But again, thank you guys and have a lovely evening. And for whoever is celebrating Mother's Day tomorrow, I hope you and your mamas and your mother figures have a lovely day.
Don't forget about your mothers
and our mother figures. If they're nice.
Or mother figures, that's right. And I'm going to post my prayer for anybody who needs it. Come pray with me.
All right. Bye-bye, everybody. Have a good night. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Thank you for coming. Bye-bye.